All right, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Young Justice Review. And this time we're doing season 3, episode 3 and 4. Episode 3 is called Eminent Danger. I'm here with Rich.
Eminent Threat.
Eminent Threat, Eminent Danger.
He was just yawning, folks.
I was just yawning, right?
His brain needs oxygen. So.
That's true. I'm here with Rich. Rich.
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. Just here to review. Review.
Ooh. Get your review hats on, folks. Because
Yeah.
we're going to use our thoughts to explain stuff.
In our mouths.
In our mouths, yeah. Pause. So, give you guys the skinny on this episode. It takes place after the episode before, so we get some crazy stuff. We find out Brion's uncle has a metagene too. He tried to lie, say, I had to do it. Bro, don't lie. You've been caught red-handed too. Brion, he's this like earth shifter or whatever it is, or at least like he can manipulate the earth. Superboy gets captured and Brion, the thing is a success, so he winds up getting his metagene activated. The scientist chick, I don't know what's going on with her. It's a little weird. Her motives are a little weird to me, which confuses me. Nightwing, I was going to call him Robin. I feel like, you know what? I'm just going to call him Robin sometimes because it's okay, I think.
It's not okay, but there is a Robin already. And you're just going to confuse him.
But Nightwing, he goes on a covert operation to find out what's going on. He has to get Superboy. He has to get everybody out. And I don't know, it's kind of a continuation of Nightwing having kind of questionable decision making. And also that Halo girl, her powers are now exposed, if you will. So she can do certain things and she can heal. She kind of gets it really good. She gets burned in the face, dude. They allow that.
Well, it's on a streaming service. So.
Yeah. So a pretty rocking episode, and that's the basis of this episode.
On Black Lightning's power still aren't working.
True.
I know that some kids aren't listening, but Superboy and Brion, but Superboy especially, when they were in those tanks, they looked like they were, sex workers at some kind of male club. Halo can not only heal, she can create a shield.
She can create a shield.
They call a sphere super sphere.
They do.
A super cycle? What are they called?
Super cycle.
Super cycles, I guess, is secret identity. What else? Nightwing. Oh, there. Not Nightwing. Brion he's what, exiled, right?
Yeah, he says you have to leave the island. You have to leave the country immediately. What? I need to pack, bro.
Yeah, also we find out Beast Boy is dating
Piedra, I think her name is. Piedra.
Yeah, she's the girl that Wally rescued in season 1.
Yeah, that's right.
They actually met at his funeral.
That's true. I like that beginning part. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was with Stargirl. Well, I guess she's not Stargirl in the series, but she's some kind of entertainment reporter. Apparently, Beast Boy's on some kind of TV show.
But it's a good episode. I enjoyed.
His balls dropped too.
That's true. Yeah. Garth is now the face of something, so he's chosen the entertainment business. What I liked also about this episode, Superboy goes hand-to-hand combat, and he calms Brion down by telling him you need to breathe.
Well, Brion's powers also emerge. I forgot about that.
They do, yeah.
He can create lava and stuff, and he goes underground.
Yeah, for a moment, as I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, man, if that was happening to me, I would totally panic too.
Yeah, I definitely would.
What would you rate this episode?
Well, give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was alright. It wasn't the best. I mean, it was alright.
I agree.
Markovia. The Markovia thing is, I don't know, it's kind of, it should be exciting. It's just kind of annoying.
It's not as exciting. I agree with you on that one.
And Brion's son, Halo, I could tell, whatever her name is.
Halo girl.
Yeah, whatever. They're both kind of. I could tell them they're gonna be. And the scientist lady.
Scientist lady, I don't.
I feel like they're all gonna be anyway in this season. And they're all
I don't
very-
trust anything the scientist lady is doing because I don't get it. I don't get it. She's flip
No, I
flopping.
mean, she's a scientist. You're not a scientist. Or would you get what she's doing? Or you mean you think she's shady? Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Christian scientists.
Yeah. What would you rate this episode exactly? The way I did?
I'd probably even go with a 7.
Oh wow.
Yeah, probably my first 7 that I've given. The Markovia stuff isn't as cool as I kind of am trying to. Better way to put it is I'm watching it, and the Markovia stuff is okay. Halo Girl stuff is okay. I kind of want the team back together, you know? And I think that's probably what I'm missing from this. They are together, but I kind of want to see them kind of come back, you know? I haven't seen a lot of Aqualad, even though he's Aquaman. I still call him Aqualad. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's different now. Things are kind of different.
Yeah, Miss Martian wasn't in this episode either.
That's true. Yeah, they could have really used her.
Yeah, you mentioned when we were watching they could have used those. They're using like old-fashioned comics.
They were, yeah.
And they could use the Psychic Link.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where's Wally? Oh wait, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead, man.
That's right. I just mentioned that there's the female. Sorry, it was a little dark humor for you.
But it moves the plot along, which I think is pretty cool. It's setting up something bigger, which is completely fine. At the beginning, I think it says Earth and Apocalypse, because we don't get a, whatchamacallit, an intro song again.
It's pretty good. So what about private security?
Yeah, let's do that next. All right, and I'm going to move on to episode 4, Private Security. Rich, do your thing, man.
All right. Well, there's a bunch of different things going on in this episode. Unlike the last episode, few episodes which were kind of more singular.
Sure.
So we open up at it starts opening up with at Artemis and Will's place.
Mm-hmm.
Will makes a
yeah,
comment.
it's pretty funny in the beginning.
Yeah, if you don't remember, Will is the clone Roy of Red Arrow.
Yeah, he's Red Arrow, so he would be the mole for anybody that needs a reference.
The unwitting mole.
Unwitting mole, yeah. Unwittingly knowing.
Yeah.
And Arsenal is the original Roy that was put on ice, and they made clones because through him they made the Guardian, the first Guardian from season 1.
They didn't make it through.
Red Arrow.
I think did they make it through him? I thought it was their uncle or something, like one of their ancestors.
No, well they captured the real Roy.
Yeah, I got that. That's how we got Will, but I thought the Guardian was made from him.
I'm pretty sure they got it from him because they
I guess
sped
when they
him
met
up.
I guess when they met, maybe
Maybe no, you could be right too.
I think they were voiced by the same actor.
They are, yeah.
But anyway, so they open up. Will's making a comment of like, "Oh, kind of take that dick."
Yeah, right. They say the word "dick" a lot in this episode.
Yeah, it's not what you think, folks. They're throwing it. Halo is like floating above her bed, like 2 feet in the air.
She is.
We got a kilo shot of what's the daughter's name? Leon.
I don't remember.
Sorry, guys. Leon, and he's like she calls. So that she tries to call him. Then we go to see Brianna flipping out outside of Superboy and Miss Martian's house.
True, dude. He burns a wrench.
Was it before the wrench? Was it when he's on the phone? I think.
Right.
No, he's watching something.
Yeah, he's watching the coronation.
Yes, yeah, and then Miss Martian makes a comment. No, Superboy's like, sorry. He's like, oh, it's okay. It kind of reminds me of you.
No,
like, yeah,
right.
No.
You notice they're still talking to each other, Psychic Link.
Yeah, I guess it's based on her planet. That's probably talking's probably secondary on her planet.
Right.
And he doesn't really. He's a guy that goes with the flow.
He does.
And he also kind of had like a little psychic link with the team. So, anyway, so they got that. Then we got Jefferson, aka Black Lightning, who's they tried to call Dick too, right? Miss Martian.
Yeah, he does because he's going to brunch with the scientist.
No, I know he does, but they do or no? They just talk about it.
No, Miss Martian
makes a comment. Right?
She asks the question.
Right. So she tries to So Jefferson tries to call. Is like, come on, Dick, answer nothing. So she's staying at the Luther Grand Hotel or something
That's
like
true.
that. That shit's up saying them. They're doing that. He featured the hot dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
He makes a comment that Markovian
So
needs to.
they had Dick and Wiener in this episode.
Oh yeah, so
No.
then we got the greats. Oh, then we got the greats. We got Dick coming. He's already got Jim, who's the guardian, and Roy, and he wants to get his trying to recruit Will for a mission. Break up some meta human kids. Try with the kids, and Will's like, I don't really want to do it. He's on the phone. I gotta say, Will came. I mean, I said I think in the first episode, but he's come a very long way since the first season.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe him and Superboy are pretty up there with the character development.
That's right. Stable.
Yeah, like they're nice. They're not like as hothead. They both were kind of hotheads.
Yeah, it's pretty much a 180.
Yeah, well, Dick is more just like a mature version of himself.
Right.
He doesn't giggle as much, or whatever he didn't laugh in the first season. Artemis is kind of pretty much the same, a little more mature though. Miss Martian, same thing, Miss Martian, but Connor and Will have really changed. I give him credit.
I'm glad, because I
like
the Red Arrow character.
Yeah, me too. He's a really good character.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, so he recruits me. He's like, all right, if you help me with something, this and that. Then we get Halo in the park, and she starts floating, and Artemis makes a comment. Only do.
Oh, that's right. The Zatanna stuff's also in this episode.
Yeah. So we do that. Then they go see Zatanna, and it's revealed that once a year, Dr. Fate takes off the helmet for 1 hour, so Zatanna can spend time with her father.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a comment towards the end, like, she's like, Dad, you really have to go. And he's like, we have to, or we have to go by the deal, or he won't only take it off.
Man, fuck the deal, bro.
Yeah, I guess, but some dumbass like the dumbass that fell in the beginning at the park. He probably would find it.
Oh, a helmet. Let me put it on.
Yeah, this is like virtual reality. Look at me, guys, and Dr. Fate. And,
Right.
But then
they're pushing those good goggles too. So we saw the commercial in the last episode, and this episode, that kid was like stumbling on his feet trying to catch something that isn't there. This predates Pokemon Go too. No, maybe it's about the same time.
No, it does. Oh, no, it comes out after because this is 2019. Pokemon Go came out 2016.
Oh, right. I remember when that thing came out.
I mean, they're not catching anything. So they got that. Brick returns in this episode.
Yeah, that's right. A little callback.
Remember Brick? He was that guy. He's like invulnerable. He first makes an appearance when Red Arrow is trying to stop.
Dock, yeah.
Robin and Kid Flash and Aqualad
Also, was he in that the Ice Dudes episode where they're in jail and they're trying to
he was
Terror Twins?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was, right. So we get a repeat offender, folks.
Yeah, I like Will's relationship with Dick because he makes a comment. Dick accidentally calls him Wally.
Right.
When they're trying to fight Brick. And I like that. I just like how they have this kind of weird friendship where it's like Will even says you just need you already had Jim and Roy, you didn't need me. You only wanted me because what do you say? You only wanted me because you needed someone that actually knew.
Yeah, that knows him and can tell him the truth. Which he's right about. He's slipping, dude.
Yeah.
He's slipping, brother.
Yeah, you need someone that could tell him he's not as close. And Aqualad's too busy. I mean, Aquaman, sorry, is too busy. And
okay. You could call him Aqualad because that's what he is.
He's Aquaman, technically.
That's true. It's also true. A factual statement.
But yeah, so we got that. There's the Zatanna stuff. Halo's a little confused why they're there. And so, we're there for her. So this is the part. After she leaves, she breaks down and Artemis comforts Zatanna. And then it snaps like in her head. Halo's like, oh, we're here for this part. I think I'd say Artemis is a very good friend.
I agree.
Your boyfriend just died like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
You're there for your friend, seeing her father. That's really nice. And they have that whole banner, the whole friendship when they had that filler episode in season 1 on Halloween.
That's true. Where they found parking on Halloween in Manhattan. I'll never forget that one.
Yeah, yeah, but it was nice. Like they have this whole friendship and stuff. Well, she's magic, so you don't know, maybe something we didn't see.
But I get the dynamic too because he's come a long way. So now in her time of need.
Whoa, Roy?
For Artemis.
If we said he's come a long way, you mean Roy? You mean Will?
Yeah, Roy.
Whoa. Oh, Will.
He's Will, but he's Roy to me. He's come a long way in his development. Now with Artemis in need, Wally's dead. They have to take care of her sister's kid. They got a dog named Bruce Lee. It's. I like that. That's how she's coping. If that makes any sense.
True. She's coping. But yeah, I guess it's good to keep distracted.
But this is a fun episode, man. This is a great watch.
Yeah, I really like this episode. I really enjoyed this episode. I love the whole. My favorite parts are obviously with Dick and the Harpers, and they're fighting, breaking his game.
Yeah, it's one of those episodes where the rewatchability is probably high.
Yeah, you know what? It's fun. You know who actually also did come on a long way, but it's kind of subtle. It's almost a little subtle. Roy.
Sure.
Roy. Like last season, he was,
erratic.
Yeah, he was going crazy. I mean, it's understandable.
Understandable, right?
Because he'd been seeing Black Canary.
That's right. Yeah, and I even want to say, in the previous episode, Superboy's hand-to-hand combat with what's his face. I feel like that's a product of the teachings of Black Canary.
Possible, very possible. Man. But yeah, I like the whole. Will seems pretty close to. He doesn't hate. It's nice that Roy doesn't hate Will. I mean, I know he said he didn't, but you can't really blame him. But he could still keep his distance.
Yeah, but now they're like siblings.
Yeah, and then they got the clone, the Jim Harper.
I wonder how they explain that, though.
What do you mean?
How they all look exactly alike.
Jim doesn't really look like them, I don't think. He looks related to them, but I don't know if
yeah, he does say he's their uncle, quote-unquote.
Right. I think he's their uncle because they make a mention somewhere in season 1 or 2. But yeah, he's a little more fuller than them. Like, they look a little more... He looks kind of more bigger. Like, not husky, like fat, but like kind of like husky jacked. And while they are more... Will is like athletic fit. He's a little skinny though, Roy. But yeah, it was nice. The only issue that I really have with this episode is we didn't get to see them in costume for too long.
Right.
We didn't get to see them fight and be able those criminals and for the kids. We just see them stand, which is actually in a way is kind of nice because you don't really know what happens. You just get that great shot of all of them in their uniforms.
Right. Yeah.
Which way is he? Can he be Guardian? Or is it Mal Guardian?
Maybe he has the suit. Maybe they made a second suit.
Maybe 2 Guardians.
Maybe.
Unless Mal gave it up.
Right, or he borrowed it. Hey man, could I borrow the suit really quick? Just to pose? Even though they broke into the meta kids thing.
Well, they did. I mean, you don't know if he might just came afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. Hell, what I miss, guys? Oh man, they did it all.
You're useless, Jim. Guardian.
What would you rate this?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. So I think it's a very fun episode. The parts with Halo were a little boring until they got to the Zatanna parts, which is a little sad. I like the small. I like the small thing with like Superboy and Brianna. Even though I don't really like Brianna as a character, I kind of like seeing Superboy. He's another one that came a very long way too. I said that already, but you see him just like he has all this power and he's sitting there working as a mechanic fixing a motorcycle.
Yeah, man.
And I just gotta assume that Pa can't taught him that.
I think so. I think doing stuff keeps his mind focused. I think that's another good coping mechanism for him.
Yeah, but it's nice to see like. Did they mention if she has a job, Miss Martian? I don't think they mentioned she has a job, but I'm assuming maybe she does have Miss Martian.
Yeah.
Did they mention she has a job? Or?
Maybe.
But it's nice to see like he's working like an honest job. Like he's not just living off like I don't know,
Mooching off the Kent farm.
Ken Farm or like or even like somehow I don't know, got a settlement out of Cadmus. I don't know something.
Because who knows? I didn't even know if he has a social security number.
Yeah. It's nice though. He's like his brand's like, why would you do this? You know, you have the greatest cycle in the world. He's like, you know, are you working? Well, he said something you couldn't pay you to do. Is like, I get paid to do this.
That's true. Yeah, he's got a job.
Yeah, it's nice to see him as a job. It's like it's like and it does show his progression when Miss Martian is like, yeah, he reminds me of you, and it shows how he's more calm now.
That's true. From test tube baby to fixing motorcycles.
Yeah, he's calm. He's not like fighting. He must practice meditation or something.
Sure, I agree.
What would you rate this episode?
This one's a 9 for me.
9. Okay, wow.
Just enough. Gives you a little more than what you think. It's fun. The Zatanna stuff was... I get what they did with it, but I felt like for some reason, and I don't know why, but it was very like quick.
Yeah, and it was kind of out of place a little bit.
It was slightly out of place, I feel. Not bad, because it's very gut-wrenching in some cases.
Yeah. I mean, start wrenching for us that know what happened.
Right. And I like Zatanna, and I like her character, so it's good to kind of bring her back in, so I'm very positive about that. Solid episode. I like the fact that this time around, Nightwing is actually going to someone to get the truth told to him. Because all of last season, even though people were telling him the truth, he was still very stubborn in his decision making. So now Bruce is still here. I think he took a good step to go to Will and to hear that. Now, a little inconvenient because you're riding on top of a truck on a mountainous road. Maybe not the best place to get that advice. You could be sitting down.
Fighting a gang of nutjobs, one guy that's a super villain.
Right. And the dude's name is Brick.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, I do want to point out, I do like that scene when they're fighting him, and then Dick just flashes his flashlight in his face.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
And they just beats him with the handle.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. So yeah, 9. Solid episode. Not the best in the world, but
not the best, but it was fun. I gotta say, it's been the best episode this season so far.
I agree. Leading up to this episode, this has been kind of like, okay, cool.
It's fun, but it's like I think I've told you this before. I like when you have a live action show, you want to see more action. Because that's what they mostly put their bread and butter is like scenes like that they would see like the Harper Security. They would probably do a scene like that, like a lot of the scenes like that, or Brianna and Superboy or something just talking. But something like this, you know, it's nice to see cartoons do it. It shows the cartoons are like more serious, but they still have the action. Yeah.
Sweet.
All
right, folks. That was another edition of Young Justice Review, episodes 3 and episode 4. I don't know the title. Eminent Threat and
Private Security.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to remember these episodes.
Let's get a spin-off of Bowhunter.
What's up?
Let's get a spin-off of Bowhunter Security.
Why not? Like a 5-part mini?
Yeah, I mean, they don't work for him now, but maybe they'll work for him. Meaning they as in Jim and Roy, maybe they'll work for him.
Yeah. That was the review. Stay tuned. Coming up next, episodes 5 and 6. Season 3, not too bad. A little, not as good as 2 and 1, but, you know, it's still fun.
Right, definitely.
Some things are better, though, because they are showing death and stuff like that. And that stuff is pretty rad, so.
Yeah, Zoom's telling me that we only have 10 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Fuck Zoom. But yeah, that was Young Justice Review. Stay tuned. Coming up, episodes 5 and 6.
Bye.